Moin moin and hello, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We are going to finish this gigantic weeding job that we started. I modded the tractor again a little bit. I was bored, so not bored, but I'm enjoying it. So it has a new horn. Let's listen. There you go, new horn, and it also has now a little turbo noise going on when it starts. I know it's not realistic. It's not meant to be realistic. It's meant for me, for my enjoyment. So yeah, here. That turbo whistle, by the way, is from a DD60, a Detroit diesel. So there's a little fun fact for you. Let's get started. We need to finish this field. If you wonder why the lines are not grayed out, it's because I went to the shop, had to customize the tractor again, so the changes get accepted. Also, the fade-in noise of the engine start is now better. It was a bit too early, everything. So yeah, let's get started. Enough rambling. I'm gonna get started, and then we do more things this episode. Hopefully, get a bit more done than just. I think it will be a lot of contracts again. So yeah, let's get done. So we're very close to done. 1%, maybe even less. And I think the 1% we'll find all the way up on the hill here somewhere. Will be one of these lanes. Probably gonna set the hoe down for a second, and then we will have what we wanted already, which will be finishing the contract, because we need $10,000, 10,000 euro in this case. Maybe we need to find a map that also has a more flair of the American farming style. That would be also very interesting. Level 60. Field number 60. We need to go there, and we also have more weeding contracts. I think I'm just gonna accept all of them. Our current equipment is gonna stay around. I'm not going to buy another weeder. I looked at some, but I don't think it makes any sense for us to buy a weeder right now. What makes sense though is to equip one of the tractors with a mower and send them to a mowing contract. That would make a lot of sense. Nope, not that one. That one is already standing here. Can start that, and then we will see that we send them to a mowing contract. Is it too heavy in the front for it? Let's have a look. No, should be fine, no? Little low to the ground. No, I think I mean, just in case we can attach the back weight. Let's do that. Attach the back weight. There we go. Now they have a little bit of weight on the back, and then we will accept the mowing contract. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go to our workplace so we can continue doing our things. At our weeding contract, field 34. Let's see if we can do this. Worker is again blocked by an object. Man, I don't know what's with the workers and driving on this map, but it's very, very, very iffy. Okay, let me fix this and then bring you back in. Okay, so the worker is now going to their field, hopefully. If not, we will have to fix it again. Keep getting stuck everywhere. And I wanted to also change our HUD color real quick. Additional settings in the mod hub, you can change your HUD color. I want to make it like a light gray, so it doesn't pop out so much, because it kind of disappears then a little bit, right? Like this, perfect. See, so it's not so much in the way. I know some of the stuff maybe not as visible, like the cloud and the sun, but we'll be fine. We'll get used to it. Maybe a little bit lighter, but then it crashes with the other gray. You find that like a subtle color. Okay, I got the solution. It's Fendt Green, Fendt Classic Green. If you ever wonder what color this is Fendt Classic Green in the additional settings menu where you can change your HUD color. So now I think, personally, looks pretty nice. Not because I'm a Fendt fanboy. I like any tractor, I don't care. As long as it's cool, looks cool, drives cool, you know, I don't care. So yeah, just the color makes it not pop so much in the video also. It doesn't distract so much from what is going on in the screen itself. So yeah, let's get the job done. Weeding is working just fine. So yeah, there's that. Very close to done, 98%. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave the turbo sound on the tractor. I might remove it again. I need to, or I need to adjust the RPMs a little bit better. Oops, let me turn this off for that. Let's collect our payday, which was a nice amount of money. I got no idea how much it was. Oh, another hoeing job. This is gigantic. Well, I mean, you know, like this is gonna enable us to buy a lot more things, so we're gonna do that one first. Is it? Yeah, it's down near 30, which we just did the other day. So yeah, let's get to field 29, and then do the hoeing job there. I mean, I'm happy about it. Oh, turn on my filter. This looks awful otherwise. Okay, I'm going to get to field 29, sorry. Oh, this wasn't too long of a drive. We're here already. Very weedy field, if I say so myself. They could need a little hoeing. Let me take a screenshot real quick of my tractor, so we have something for the thumbnail. Give me 1 second. So we're done with the screenshotting. Nice thumbnail. Let's unfold our hoe and get ready to de-weed the field. I'm wondering, just out of curiosity, how YouTube is reacting, because I mean AI are watching these videos and they in the end determine if what you're saying in the video, if it's, you know, bad, good, cursing, cussing, stuff like this. I wonder if I say the word for this implement, you know, hoe, means also something different for all the adults out there watching this. You know, if you're a kid, you know, don't say that. But yeah, I wonder what YouTube is thinking about that. You know, I might need to say de-weeder or weeder, you know, just call it a weeder. You know, so yeah, we need to say this something for the future, but yeah, for now we're gonna just get our job done here. It's gonna take a while. I assume, if I would say real life limits, yeah, minutes, at least 20 minutes. And you're going to see maybe 1.5 minutes of this. That's just how it works. And it's good. It's good like this, because otherwise you would get bored to death, because it's gonna just be that. It's a lot of episodes of hoeing. I'm trying not to do them, but the contracts are coming up, and if you would play this yourself, you would be too. Hey, 12,000 for hoeing, I'm doing that, right? Like, you wouldn't just say, nah, not sure if I wanna do that. You know, you would 100% accept that contract and do it. Oh, I kinda mended the fence there a bit. Okay, well, gonna get going and then finish the job. If something happens in between, I will obviously get you back in, and then we can look at something that happens in between together. Okay, so time to get going. Back. That was probably one of the most satisfying contracts I have done in a while. Just alone, I mean, look how the weeds went from this in front of us to nothing anymore. It was very satisfying to watch and kind of mesmerizing, actually. Like I said, I zone out sometimes, you know, you go in the flow state and it just, you know, it just happens. You don't need to do much thinking anymore. I had to send a worker to their new job location. They are arriving there right now. I'm curious how this will go because that bridge is very narrow and they might get stuck there. They always get stuck there. So let's accept our payment. Wait, sorry about that. Let's remove this. Let's accept our payments. There were a huge amount of money, which is amazing because we need all of that money. And we are going to the next job, which is... I would say we go to field 60 and then we drive from 60 over to 73. So that's what we're gonna do on the way to field 60. Hello, field number 60. We're here. We made it. Unfold the hoe. Get going because we wanna get more jobs done. It's 11 in the morning. We still have time to do a lot more. I hope we get more jobs popping up. I hope we get more non-hoeing jobs. I will do fertilizing, for example, too. Like, that will be quite a fun, actually, to change a little bit. Like I said, like I always say, we're not... I probably made some mistakes along the way of the series, which will be not happening in a new series, for example. I made some mistakes in terms of I should have not upgraded the tractor. I should have buy land for the money, you know, and then build up onto that land and then upgrade the tractor later. It just came in a very convenient moment for me to upgrade the tractor, but was not well executed, I gotta say that. But yeah, you know, in the future, you live, you learn. It's my first farming simulator series, and I watch a lot of farming simulator series. You would think I'd learn something. Apparently I didn't. It's when you watch it, it's very easy to judge the person, or not to judge the person, but to say, hey, you should have done this or you should have done that. But when you're actually playing it and you're doing it in the moment, you're like, oh, shiny, new tractor. Oh, cheap, not expensive. And then you're like, new tractor, you know, and you just buy the new tractor. You don't even like think about it. The thought process is not even there to buy the land first. At least in my case was like this. I was like, oh, shiny new tractor, distraction, buy a new tractor. Don't buy land first, why buy land? So yeah, it's always, keep that in mind when you watch somebody. It's very easy to backseat, but it's not easy to do it yourself. So when you start playing it yourself and you don't think about the other YouTubers or the other series that you see and you just do your own thing, you will forget what you should be doing and you will do what happens in the moment, essentially. So yeah, that's where I'm going. Long story short, let's get the job done. Field number 60, we're already 30% done, so this won't take too long. 97%, 98. Probably gonna need that little stripe up here somewhere. Ah, there we go. That's that stripe we're missing. We're not even gonna get to finish all of it. I could download that mod that lets you finish the contracts completely, but then it probably conflicts with another mod, you know, like you're gonna have like mod of mod going. By the way, I had to stop the worker from doing things because let's go and have a look. The worker was going back and forth against this piece of land here. Like all the time, constantly. It was driving against it, stopping, driving against it, stopping, driving against it, stopping, and it's tried to like fix itself like 50 times and it didn't work out and it was very awkward to work. So yeah, I had to stop the worker from doing it. Something is with my filter. Give me 1 second. I will need to figure this out real quick and then we'll continue my thought. Well, okay, figured it out. It was something with reshade. I had to disable it for now. What we have to do now is, are we gonna finish this here now for the worker? I kinda don't want to finish it for the worker. I'm just gonna line them up again. See that they do the 2 headlands, or actually 3 headlands it is. Yeah, I mean, I think that field is a little bit awkward for them. So let's see that they get... I hope they get it somehow. Oh my god. They're driving at... They're adventurous, you know? You know, let's hope they get it. If not, I will have to take over later. Not a big deal. We are going to field number 73. See you there. Very close to field 73. So now you know, maybe, or you can feel my frustration. That's why I turned traffic off. If you already see this happening on the field. I don't know if it's the mower maybe. Maybe the mower is not so good with AI. I'm not entirely sure. I need to check this up. Maybe there was a, or it will be an update to it. I don't want to, the worst case I have to buy then one of the Giants mowers and just have to replace it. That would be the worst case scenario. Yeah, well, need to see what we do with that. What I need to do now is get this job done. So 94%, just this little stripe left here. And then we need to see that we collect our money. I hope the worker gets the job done in the mowing. They are going through it, so I assume it's working out. Let's go and have a look real quick. Apparently it's working out. There we go. That's nice. Let's have a look what else popped up. Another hoeing job. I mean, who am I not to say at this point? You know, let's accept our payment though. That's what I wanted to do. These two here, and then anything else? No, nothing yet. Okay, before though we go to the next job, I want to switch to another tractor and give that one some love. Because we have been neglecting the OG of OGs since a long time. And I think it deserves a little bit of love and a little bit of stylistic choices that you might not agree with. Careful, right? Like, you may not like what I'm doing right now, and you may hate me for it. Let's repair it, and then we go to customize. So that's how it looks right now. It looks cool, and it's all good, but I would like to give it these tires. Northern Farm Sim. I don't remember the exact channel name. He started a Polish playthrough on a Polish map, and I saw his tractor having these wheels, not these ones here, and they look great. In this style itself. Mind you, you need to have the HD texture pack for this. What I want to do though is give it a makeover. And that looks cool too. It's gonna cost a little bit of money. That's fine. It completely deserves it. And we are going to choose this here. It costs $5,000. I know it's a lot of money, but it's our OG tractor, and I think it needs some love. It has been getting zero love since we got it. And just a little bit, you know, it's not perfect. And like I said, you might not agree with the color choice and stuff like this, but you know, I'm spending that $5,000 in good faith for our OG tractor. So there's that done. With that being done though, we are ending this episode here. Oh man, what a nice framing shot. Do you know what I'm doing after I'm ending this episode? I'm gonna go in screenshot mode. So thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and leave a comment down below. Take care of yourself. Please be nice to yourself and be nice to others. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.